everybody, I completed grading your 3.2 paper over the electronic medical record assignment. And again, I wanted to provide just some high-level context that will kind of help all of you as you continue to move through really the second half of the semester. So one thing to kind of keep in mind when, in Blackboard, when we lay out the assignment, for 3.2, for example, you had, it said this assessment should include, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Really, when you start to put your paper together, think about those 4 numbered items as your level 1 headings. Okay, so some of you, really didn't have, and it was almost like you kind of got tired as you progressed through the paper, and you got towards the end, and I really didn't see much on impact to patient outcomes, which should really have been its own level 1 heading. So when you think about all of these things, ultimately, the impact is where the rubber really hits the road. So you've got to be bold here, and you've got to pull in data points that really speak to this. So this is where you really need to leverage those quantifiable sources. Okay, avoid vague qualitative statements, things that lack data to it. So for example, I saw things like this could dramatically reduce medication errors. No place for that in APA. You need to give statistics, right? So studies have shown, according to Johnson, that they saw a 62% reduction in length of stay. They saw a 47% increase in patient satisfaction. Okay, so get those measurable data points in there. Okay, and that really helps sell your writing. Okay, so that is key. I noticed a lot of people really didn't hammer that home. So that, again, with this paper, number 4, when we're talking about outcomes, this is where you really convince people, right, that this is the way to go. Okay, so use that data to really speak to what you're after. Okay, again, another reminder, per APA, when you're using acronyms, you need to define, spell that acronym out the first use. Okay, so be sure everybody's doing that. And then the other thing I saw was try and get that balance between direct and indirect quotes. Okay, some of you really kind of sold yourself short where you had a really powerful source, but you made it an indirect quote. You just kind of summarized it and put it in, which is fine. But again, get that balance where if you've got a really good quotation, use it. Okay, so pull that in. Let the sources help speak for you. Okay, so, but again, across the board, you guys did a really nice job on this. Just where I saw people falling short was kind of in that impact space. So definitely drive it home with impact. And then again, as you look through the subsequent weeks for the writing, just kind of look ahead and take a look at what's required of the assignment, and really go through and set up your paper and put in those as your level 1 headings. And then where applicable, if you need level 2, put those in there as well. And that kind of helps, pull the paper together. Okay, so again, I provided feedback for the most part actually in text in the paper via the annotation tool within Blackboard. So take a look at that stuff. If you have any questions, as always, please don't hesitate to reach out, and look forward to what you guys have in week 4. So have a great day.